Hello everyone, I've got a new story for you today. It's called The Story of the Little Mole Who Knew It Was None of His Business. And I know you're going to like it because it's all about poo. Oh, look at it. Can you see the first poo there? Now I'm going to have a go at saying the name of the author and illustrator, but they're quite tricky because I think they're from Germany. Werner Holsworth and Wolf Erlbruch. I probably said that wrong. There's the story. One day, the little mole poked his head up from underground to see whether the sun had already risen. And then it happened. Can you see what's happening? It looked a little like a sausage, and the worst thing was that it landed right on his head. "Hey, how mean!" cried the little mole. "Who has done this on my head?" But he was so short-sighted he couldn't see anyone around. Who could it be? It's not a very nice thing to do. "Did you do this on my head?" he asked the dove who was flying past. "Me, no. How could I? I do it like this," she answered. And splish, splish, a moist white blob landed on the ground right next to the little mole. His right leg was splashed with white. Ew. I don't think it's the same as the one on his head, is it? "Did you do this on my head?" he asked the horse who was grazing the pasture. Do you think it might be horse poo? You might be a good poo detective. "Me, no, how could I? I do it like this." And flump, plump, 5 big fat horsey apples plopped down within a hair's breadth of the mole. He was very impressed. Huge, look, they're nearly as big as him. I'm glad that didn't do it on his head. "Did you do this on my head?" he asked the hare. "Me? No, how could I? I do it like this," answered the hare, and rat-a-tat-tat, 15 little round beans shot past the mole's ears. He saved himself with a daring leap. You might see those in fields sometimes and get a clue that there's some rabbits or hares around. "Did you do this on my head?" he asked the goat, who had been daydreaming a little. "Me, no, but how could I? I do it like this," she replied, and plippity-plop, a pile of toffee-coloured little balls tumbled onto the grass. The little mole found them almost appealing. That means he likes the look of them. I don't like the look of them. Look at him, he's smiling. He's a strange little mole. "Did you do this on my head?" he asked the cow who was chewing the cud. It means chewing the grass. They do lots of chewing to cows. "Me? No, how could I? I do it like this." Oh dear. And kaplosh, a big brownish-green pancake flopped onto the grass just next to them all. He was very relieved that it wasn't the cow who'd done something on his head. Goodness me, he'd been absolutely covered, wouldn't he? Look at it. You have to be careful not to stand in those when you go in the field because they can be a bit sloppy. "Did you do this on my head?" he asked the pig. I don't think you should be poking him up the nose, do you? "Me? No, how could I? I do it like this," replied the pig. And plop splat, a soft brown pile fell onto the grass. The mole held his nose. Pooh-wee! "Did you do this?" he was just about to ask again, but as he came closer, he just saw 2 big fat flies, and they were eating. "Oh, at last, someone will be able to help me," thought the mole. "Who did this on my head?" he asked excitedly. "Oh, bzz, 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 keep nice bzz, and still bzz, buzzed the flies. There was a short pause, and then, "Oh, it's clear to us, it was a dog." Mystery solved. Finally, the little mole knew who'd done the business on his head. Look, he's off somewhere. He's going to go and get his own back. Basil, the butcher's dog. He's asleep in his kennel, isn't he? Quick as a flash, he climbed onto Basil's kennel and pling! a tiny black sausage landed right on top of the dog's head. What do you think he's done? What do you think he's done? I think he's got his own back, hasn't he? Satisfied at last, the little mole disappeared happily into his hole underground. He's happy. He's sorted it all out now. He's got his own back. It's a silly book, isn't it? We do like it. It looks like a funny hat.